you want to train. Some days I know you may not want to get up in the morning workout. You just want to sleep a little extra hours, and then do what you want to do. But like I said, it's up to that person. That person is a person, not people in the whole, but the person, if they want to make those changes and maybe do things that's different, that's not in their comfort zone. Put themselves out there. Here we got a comment from my man Dav says, "Oh, it's my man Boy 2000s. I always try to get amplified because I am myself. I tell it like it is. Thank you, brother." Also, this is from my brother again, KLA. I was just asking to, bro, that's all because she is a handful, respectfully. And also he says, every third eye can't be open. Some have to be closed. And also, he says one more here. He says, this was a good debate for today and an interview. Yes, I love when he has their own ideal, and everybody has their own path in life. You have made yours. I know a lot of people, maybe people that knew you before, saying why she did this, because it was something that you wanted to do. It was your choice. And it's hard for, like I said, a lot of competitors. It's hard for them to walk away.
And that's part of that is an evolutional process too. How do you walk away from something that you built and that you have so much potential in as well? Continued. And so that was also something that was like, okay, spiritually speaking, God's giving me a choice and says, what are you going to do?
Yeah, that thing, it's your spirit and your choice you can make. And God gives you that, ask you that question, you answered it. Here, this is from a man, Panther 97. Shout out to Panther. He says this. He says, "Come out here, share your story, because people may not know, or whatever." This is for a man. Okay, he started picking me. So he says, "Okay, Franklin Saint."
A whole bunch of different things. You don't have to do something great, but are you truly engaged and fully participating in life? Are you just sitting and watching everybody else participate? And then when you pass away and you do a life review and you look back at how you lived this life, are you going to be completely happy and satisfied? And let that be your compass to how you should go about today and each day.
Well, one of my favorite quotes was like this: "Don't watch me, watch TV." So that's how I feel sometimes. But when I do this, because this is something I said being a fan of you ladies, being a fan of the sport, this is why I do this, because some people need to give y'all the voice that need to share, to understand that who you are. You're not just this lady that's, who used to be a bodybuilder. You are, instead of getting your mother, you are. There's just one more here. I think this is one that I think people the one
you shut up.
I'm an active person.
You skipped the part.
Jive. What kind of lifestyle are we gonna have? It's not because I look like a bodybuilder and you don't. It's because we're not compatible. It's about compatibility. It's not about looks. And it's like, okay, well, maybe so. I want someone who cares about their body and their health and loves themselves, and that actually wants to learn and be active, engage in life with. So those are the things that I find attractive, is do you care about learning and growing, and what are you passionate about? If you're passionate about something, to me, so passion is what's attractive. It's not how they look, it's how they operate and the energy that they're bringing into the world. So for me, there is no particular, I don't have he has to have blue eyes and 6'2" and he has to, no, it's about, okay, it's individualized. If there's something there that, I find, intelligence sexy. I find artistic people sexy. I find, people who are passionate about something. When they're passionate and you see that passion, that's what makes somebody sexy.
Yeah, I think most guys, especially guys who follow these ladies, it's the mindset they think that, you have to look like your body, but you have to be fitness. But here's the thing is, it's about, I've known ladies who husband doesn't look like he's a bodybuilder. He ain't even left a day in his life. I know guys who dated women who didn't look like she was a model. She was just a nice lady. They met before he got into it, or they met when he was competing. And it's about finding someone you bond with, you click with.
Mhm.
Relationships is important. I know a lady who she's a bodybuilder. Her husband looks like me. They're together for long to get kids, and they love each other and support each other. And that thing, it's important to find somebody who support what you do in your life. Who shares. They may not share your passion as much as you do, but if they can support you, your passion. Because I know people who tell me that they lost friends because they got this sport things. It changed their life, and everybody went their own separate ways. But if those people were truly your friends, they accept that who the person you have become now, the person you were before. Here we got a man, Voss. He says this. He says, Black Widow.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, to be honest, I didn't follow the sport when I was doing it. Like, I didn't really like. I just focused on my own training and like looked at certain specific competitors as inspiration. Um, and I just looked at it as an art form. Really, it was really about creating art. Um, so no, I don't. Now I'm not really following it. No.
Is there anybody that you? It's about your personality, yourself, who you are, where you want to go, and what you want to do in life. Those choices you have to make. And sometimes there's not everybody's gonna have an easy choice. Everybody has to sit down and think about what do I want most out of this? Do I want to live a healthy life? Do I want to live a fuller life? Do I want to do this? I want to do that? There's so much. This is, like I said, the human lifestyle is only so small. It's just so short. It's a blink of an eye. In November, I'm going to be 50 years old. You know, it's like I have a sister. She's older than me. She's in her 60s. I got another sister. I got a younger brother. I got nieces and nephews. I got great nieces and nephews. And really right here now, and respect who she has become. I know you guys, you have a particular look at that. Anytime I do interviews with female bodybuilders, guys get excited. They say, hey, George, we can talk to this person, we can talk to this person. I talk to people that interest me, that whose story might interest you. And maybe they might give you an inspiration what you want to do with your life.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
we're not gonna hold it much longer. We do appreciate your time.
Say that you respect the person. You all say that it's not just because you're not objectifying, yet that's all you guys do. That's exactly what it is. You only like the look. You only like a specific look, and you're not actually knowing the person, and you pretend that you care. You pretend that you want to know the person, and you are not even getting to know yourself. You're refusing to see yourself. You're refusing to see the reasons why you're even attracted to it. You don't want to take in the things that you say you want to be inspired, but you're not inspired. You're just sexually turned on and refusing to understand what that means. My my thing is, like, when do you guys want to actually truly get to know yourself? When do you want to actually truly make a good, like, do right by yourself and stop lying to yourselves and stop lying to others? You are objectifying, and so are a lot of the women in bodybuilding. I objectified myself as well. I played into that. So, like, you got to eventually get to where you're being honest to yourself. So stop lying to yourself and start, like, when are you going to actually take in the things that are good for you, like truly good and healthy for you, and to stop like pretending and saying you are this one thing, but you're totally living life overdoing the opposite things. You say, okay, I'm attracted to women in bodybuilding because of their passion. Well, passion is experienced in so many different ways. So it's not passion because it's just the image. And so you're continuously only looking at this. And if you look at history and all the crap, these two eyes have caused so much torture, pain, darkness, because these trick you. When you can't get beyond that, it's like freaking ev- I don't even want to get into it, but like, there's a religion and how much we've gone through that, skin color and culture. Like these here trick you. That's not and you're still pretending like, oh, we're better in society, when no, now there's male and female, and people are like fighting each other because of gender stuff. It's You're not really getting to know the person, and when you're not, and the reason you're not is because you're refusing to know yourself. So you got to get curious about why you like the things that you do, why you're doing the things that you do, why you're not doing the things that are good for you, and just get curious. It's you got everybody's The reasons you don't, you have these blockages and these fears that are coming up, so you're refusing, you're even deflecting to even to get into knowing these aspects, because there's like all these limiting beliefs and these actual fears, when the only thing you should fear is doing the things, is not knowing yourself and not doing what's right for yourself. So yeah, like I'm frustrated because yeah, you come up and it's just like, uh oh, you're not, I love this person because they're big and huge, but like, and you don't even understand why you love that person. And you're not actually truly loving it. If you truly loved it, why are you not doing something? Why are you not, like, living and being inspired and taking some of that into your own life? Like, why are you truly loving that person? But really, you're so blind to your own needs and what your desires mean, that instead of taking it in and integrating it, you're just jerking off to it.
Here's the thing: is this: people are humans. We're not evolved creatures yet. We're gonna
No,
go
but you
by.
have the
Whoa,
potential
whoa,
to
whoa!
be. Like, good.
Wait, I let you talk. Let me finish. This is my job. It's my shit. I built this shit, brick by brick, hand by hand. This is how it is. People are not evolved yet. We're still in a state where we go by what fascinates us. We go by the thing that excites us, especially men. As you guys said again, men are visual creatures. Like I said, I work in a strip club. I used to see guys go there and spend the money on the girl they like. They're spending money on the girl that excites them. These guys, as you know, these guys are my followers. Some of these guys, I consider them my friends. They like sports because there's something different about it. It's not something that sometimes there's something you just don't understand. You just follow something because you like it, because you might just something about it. Just and even sexual, everything's gonna be sexualized. That's how it is. We're humans. We go by the thing between our legs, not the thing between our two shoulders half the time. We make the choices because of our desires. Sometimes our desire overtakes our mental process. Some people will be a little bit smarter, but sometimes something you have to learn. You have to learn that in life. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to see the things that may not be healthy for you, but you just follow it. See, this is my saying. I can tell you either the ugly truth or the pretty lie. There's no halfway of it. Because you know what? Nothing's ever perfect. You have to make those choices for yourself. Now, these guys here, if they just look at the big pump women that excite them, that's on them. But if they're the type of guys that, you know what? I'm a fan because I like the fact that this sports is something I'm a fan of. I like seeing how the body grows, how it develops. Like when you go to the Olympics, you watch the athletes, they're running. You see the beauty of the speed of the body, how the girls are flipping or in gymnastics, how the guys are doing track and field, swimmers. Yeah, that was a